Hello students, welcome back to our science class. So in the last class we were studying about physics chapter 2, that is interconversion of matter. So these were the slides which we discussed yesterday in the previous class. We studied about melting process, we studied about freezing, that is solidification process, and we studied about the vaporization, that is boiling point, in the last previous classes. Today we shall study about condensation, or we can call it as liquefaction. So that is interconversion of gas into liquid and liquid into gas. Okay. Now what is condensation or liquefaction? Now it is a process when vapor changes to liquid at a fixed temperature called its condensation point, or condensation point of the water is 100 degree Celsius. So condensation, or we can call it as liquefaction, is a process where the vapor changes to a liquid. Okay, so the vapors are getting changes into a liquid in a maximum temperature, that is 100 degree Celsius. When a gas is cooled, its heat energy releases. Hence, the free moving molecules start losing kinetic energy. So, when a gas is cooled, so the heat energy releases, and hence the free moving molecules which were present inside the gas, they will lose their kinetic energy. When particles lose this energy, the force of attraction between them increases. When the force of attraction increases, then the intermolecular distance will get decrease. Okay, that is, as you can see here, these molecules are freely moving. When I am cooling this gas, the heat which is present here will be released. When heat is released, the force of attraction of these molecules will decrease, and the intermolecular distances will decrease. Then it can be converted into liquid. So the final result is, with intermolecular force getting increased and intermolecular distance getting decreased, molecules come close to each other and are not free to migrate. Migrate means not free to move. Hence, a gaseous state changes to a liquid state. So, a gas can be changed to a liquid, or a liquid can change to a gas. Fine. So, gas changing into liquid is called as condensation. Liquid again converting back into gas is called as vaporization. Next is sublimation. Now solids change into gas. Okay, it is a process when a solid, that is sublimate, directly changes to a gaseous state, or we can call it as a vapor state, called as sublimation, without changing into liquid state. It should not change into liquid, it should directly get converted into solid to a gas. Example, naphthalene balls used to protect woolen cloths from insects directly changes into vapors. As the time passes, the size of the naphthalene balls will reduce. They become smaller day by day, and finally disappear. Correct? I think you people have seen naphthalene balls. So, these naphthalene balls, when they are kept outside, every day the size of the naphthalene ball will get decreased, and a fine day it will disappear. There is no liquid formation there. When solids are heated, heat energy transfers into kinetic energy and moves so fast that they break away from their fixed position. So what happens is, when you keep those naphthalene balls outside, The heat which is in the surrounding will break the energy or kinetic energy of that molecules, and they escape very quickly. Sublimable solids have very little force of attraction between their molecules. So the force of attraction between their molecules are very less. With little force of attraction between their molecules, the intermolecular distances will increase. So intermolecular space will increase, they break open and they get converted into gas and they escape into the surrounding. So the final result is, on heating, the sublimable solids with very little force of attraction between their molecules change to a gaseous form. So only a small little temperature is sufficient to break open these molecules and get converted into gas. But one thing what you should keep in mind is, they will not convert into liquid directly. This will convert into a gas. This type of process is called as sublimation process. Solids into gas is sublimation. Gas into solid is called as deposition. So next is the last topic from this chapter, that is deposition. It is a process of change of state from a gas directly to a solid without changing into a liquid state. With certain gases are cooled, their molecules lose a lot of kinetic energy. They slow down to a point where force of attraction between becomes strong enough to lock them into a fixed position. Now, there are some gases. When they are cooled, the molecules will lose their kinetic energy and they will get compressed. That is, the molecules inside the gas will be compressed. The force of attraction becomes very, very high and they will directly get converted into solid state. Intermolecular force of attraction between the molecules will increase. That is, the force between the two molecules will get increased. Intermolecular distance of the molecules will also get decreased, and directly the molecules will become hard. When it becomes hard, you all know that a substance, when it is hard we call it as a solid. So this is how a gas molecule can be converted into solid. Okay, so that is directly from gaseous state to the solid state without converting into liquid state. Okay, so this process is called as deposition process. So this is the end of the chapter, then last topic of this chapter. So you people must go through the video what we have discussed yesterday as well as today. Okay, so here comes for the end of this chapter. If at all if you people have any doubt, so please come back to me and clarify them. Okay, so bye, have a good day.